Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Kody Brown and his 4 wives, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn. While the show initially presented a united front, emphasizing love, faith, and family harmony, recent seasons have peeled back the layers, revealing deep fractures, favoritism, and shocking betrayals. But in the latest episodes, viewers were left utterly stunned as Kody and Robyn's true colors were finally exposed, dismantling the carefully crafted image they've maintained for years. The cracks in the polygamous facade. From the beginning, Sister Wives marketed itself as a progressive take on plural marriage, showcasing the Browns as a close-knit, functional family navigating societal judgment while upholding their religious values. However, as the seasons progressed, tensions simmered beneath the surface. Christine's eventual departure in 2021 was a turning point, signaling that not all was well in the Brown household. Fans watched as Mary, once Kody's first wife, was emotionally sidelined, Janelle struggled for independence, and Robyn appeared to receive preferential treatment, something long suspected but rarely addressed head-on. But the latest episodes have blown the lid off the family's dynamics, exposing Kody and Robyn's manipulative behavior in ways that even longtime viewers found shocking. Scenes of Kody openly admitting to neglecting his other wives, Robyn's passive-aggressive control over family decisions, and their blatant favoritism toward their own children have left fans reeling. Social media erupted with outrage as viewers accused the pair of gaslighting the other wives, monopolizing Kody's attention, and dismantling the family from within. Kody's harsh truths and emotional neglect. One of the most damning revelations came from Kody himself, who, in a rare moment of unfiltered honesty, admitted that he no longer loved 3 of his 4 wives. His dismissive attitude toward Mary, whom he admitted to emotionally abandoning years ago, was particularly brutal. Despite Mary's loyalty, even during the catfishing scandal that left her humiliated on national television, Kody coldly stated that their relationship was irreparable, yet he strung her along for years. Janelle, often seen as the most level-headed and independent of the wives, also faced Kody's indifference. Their heated arguments over finances, COVID-19 restrictions, and his lack of involvement with her children painted a picture of a man who had checked out of plural marriage in all but name. Meanwhile, Christine, who courageously left after years of emotional neglect, was villainized by Kody and Robyn, who framed her departure as selfish rather than an act of self-preservation. Robyn's role in the family's downfall. While Kody's favoritism has long been speculated, Robyn's role in the family's disintegration has now been thrust into the spotlight. Viewers have pointed out her tendency to play the victim while subtly manipulating situations to her advantage. From influencing Kody's decisions about family moves, remember the disastrous move to Flagstaff, to allegedly dictating COVID-19 rules that isolated him from his other wives and children, Robyn's actions have raised eyebrows. Perhaps the most telling moment was when Robyn tearfully claimed she had always wanted a functional plural family, yet fans were quick to call out the hypocrisy. If that were true, why did she insist on a legal marriage with Kody, demoting Mary to a spiritual wife? Why did she need a nanny while the other wives raised their children collectively? And why did Kody spend the majority of his time at her house, leaving the other wives feeling abandoned? The children speak out. The Brown children, many of whom have grown up on camera, have also started speaking out, further exposing the family's dysfunction. Some of Janelle and Christine's kids have openly criticized Kody's favoritism toward Robyn's children, pointing out disparities in attention, financial support, and emotional availability. Gwen Brown, Christine's daughter, revealed in a YouTube Q&A that Robyn's kids were treated as more important, while others felt neglected. Even more heartbreaking were the scenes where Kody missed major milestones in his non-Robyn children's lives, including Gabe Brown's emotional breakdown over his father's absence during his COVID-19 isolation struggles. Meanwhile, Robyn's adult children remained closely enmeshed in Kody's daily life, further fueling resentment among the other wives and their kids. Fan reactions, betrayal and vindication. The fallout from these revelations has been explosive. Longtime Sister Wives fans took to Reddit, Twitter, and Facebook to express their shock, with many saying they felt betrayed by Kody and Robyn's behavior. Others, however, felt vindicated, having suspected for years that Robyn was the favorite wife and that Kody's treatment of the other women was emotionally abusive. Memes, hashtags, hashtag by Kody, hashtag Robyn the Teflon Queen, and viral TikTok analyses have dissected every moment, with some viewers calling for the show to be renamed Kody and Robyn since the other wives have either left or been pushed to the periphery. Others argue that TLC should cancel the series altogether, as it no longer represents plural marriage but rather the collapse of a family under favoritism and neglect. What's next for the Browns? With Christine gone, Meri emotionally detached, and Janelle seemingly on the verge of leaving, the future of the Brown family looks bleak. Kody's recent rants about loyalty and obedience suggest he blames everyone but himself for the breakdown of his marriages. Meanwhile, Robyn's insistence that she wanted the family rings hollow to viewers who've watched her actions contradict her words for years. Will Meri and Janelle finally cut ties for good? Will the show continue if only Kody and Robyn remain? And most importantly, will fans keep watching now that the illusion of a happy plural family has been shattered? One thing is certain, sister wives will never be the same again. The curtain has been pulled back, and Kody and Robyn's true colors are on full display, leaving viewers stunned, angry, and finally seeing the reality behind the reality TV facade. Kody Brown's marriages to Meri, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn. However, recent episodes have left viewers in shock as the long-simmering tensions within the family have erupted, exposing what many fans believe to be the true colors of Kody and his fourth wife, Robyn. What was once presented as a united, albeit unconventional, family has unraveled before the cameras, revealing favoritism, manipulation, and deep-seated resentment that have fractured the Browns beyond repair. The fallout has been explosive, with fans taking to social media to express their outrage, accusing Kody of blatant favoritism toward Robyn while neglecting his other wives and children. Meanwhile, Robyn, often portrayed as the meek and diplomatic sister wife, is now being called out for her role in the family's disintegration, with many viewers believing she has been the driving force behind Kody's increasingly divisive decisions. One of the most glaring revelations has been Kody's unequal treatment of his wives, particularly in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic. While he enforced strict rules for the rest of the family, alienating Meri, Janelle, and Christine, he appeared to make constant exceptions for Robyn and her children. This double standard became impossible to ignore, especially when Janelle's sons were essentially exiled from the family for refusing to comply with Kody's demands, while Robyn's adult children faced no such consequences. The hypocrisy reached a boiling point when Christine, fed up with years of emotional neglect, made the bold decision to leave Kody, a move that sent shockwaves through the fandom. Her departure was met with overwhelming support from viewers, who praised her courage in walking away from a marriage where she felt unloved and undervalued. But perhaps the most damning evidence of Kody and Robyn's true motives came in the form of their financial decisions. Fans have long suspected that Robyn has been the primary beneficiary of the family's resources, and recent episodes have only confirmed these suspicions. From the lavishness of her home compared to the other wives' more modest living situations to Kody's insistence on purchasing $1 million property in Flagstaff, ostensibly for Robyn's comfort, the financial inequity has been staggering. Meanwhile, Meri has been relegated to the sidelines despite her significant contributions to the family's income through her LuLaRoe business, and Janelle has openly struggled with feeling like an afterthought in Kody's priorities. The revelation that Robyn legally married Kody, while the other marriages remained spiritual, only added fuel to the fire, with many fans accusing the couple of manipulating the family structure to secure Robyn's position as the legal and favored wife. Social media has erupted with backlash, with longtime viewers expressing their disappointment in Kody's transformation from a charismatic, if flawed, patriarch to a seemingly selfish and controlling figure. Memes, tweets, and TikTok videos dissecting every eyebrow raise, cryptic comment, and tearful confession from Robyn have gone viral, with fans dissecting years of footage for clues that were overlooked. Reddit threads are filled with theories about Robyn's influence over Kody, with some even suggesting that she has been the puppet master behind the scenes, slowly isolating him from his other wives. Others point to Kody's own ego and midlife crisis as the root cause, arguing that his desperation to maintain control has driven him to alienate those who once stood by him. the most heartbreaking aspect of this unraveling has been its impact on the Brown children. Many of Kody's kids from his first 3 wives have spoken out, both on and off the show, about feeling abandoned by their father. Gwendolyn Brown, Christine's daughter, and Garrison Brown, Janelle's son, have been particularly vocal, sharing their frustrations with Kody's lack of effort in maintaining relationships with them. Meanwhile, Robyn's children remain closely tied to Kody, further highlighting the disparity in his paternal attention. The emotional toll on the entire family is palpable, and viewers have been left wondering how things spiraled so far out of control. As the current season progresses, the question on everyone's mind is, what's next for the Browns? With Christine gone, Janelle emotionally checked out, and Mary existing in a state of limbo, the future of sister wives as fans once knew it is uncertain. Will Kody and Robyn finally acknowledge their role in the family's breakdown, or will they continue to deflect blame onto the other wives? And perhaps more importantly, will the audience continue to tune in if the show becomes nothing more than a chronicle of a broken family? One thing is clear, the veil has been lifted, and viewers are no longer buying the carefully curated image Kody and Robyn have tried to maintain. The truth is out, and the fallout is far from over. For a show that once celebrated plural marriage as a viable and loving family structure, Sister Wives has become a cautionary tale about favoritism, neglect, and the consequences of unchecked ego. And as the Browns' drama continues to unfold, one can't help but wonder, was this the inevitable result of polygamy, or was it simply the result of one man's failure to love and lead his family equally? Either way, the audience is watching, and they're not holding back their verdict. Kody and Robyn's true colors have been exposed, and the court of public opinion has reached its decision, guilty as charged.